Okay, fantastic. Welcome back. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is November 29. Okay, we're going to open up a video from the UK from Robert. Thank you very much. What Robert's doing is obviously following the format, recording airliners, landscape, and sure enough, these UAP fast movers, they fly into the picture. Very predictable. Same size, same speed, same silhouette, same behavior, really all over the world. So we really got to come together, I think, and just figure this out. We already have a lot of information. We know their speed, roughly 2,000 miles an hour. We know that they trigger the X and K band spectrum. We know that they leave an audio click on the video. We know that they can be baited. They're predictable and baitable. So if you record aircraft, helicopters, they will fly by. If you take an Earth drone and fly it, they'll tag your Earth drone. Kites, birds. So that's one of the beauties. So I think we're making progress here. Can we capture one yet? Maybe not yet, but I think we're getting pretty close. Again, we know how to bait them. We know what kind of sounds they're making. They're running on electricity, so EMP paradigms of EMP physics is the same whether now or 1,000 years from now. Essentially, it can be done. It can be done. Not that we need to, but, and some people have expressed, well, Robert, I'm afraid these guys are bad guys. I think they're demons. And I respect that. I do, because we don't have one yet. But, the good news is if these guys are good guys, then we have nothing to worry about. If they turn out to be bad guys, then we're not going to. The good news is we're not standing around with our hands in our pockets saying, who are they? What do we do? What do they look like? How do we protect ourselves? We have a lot of data. So there's no downside to all these videos here. Just being, what can I say? Getting ready, being prepared if necessary. But again, I don't see any, I really don't. I tell you, I'd be the first one to tell you, like, hey, we got a problem here. I got to bring this to your attention. But I do not see that happening. They're just consistent all over the world. Let's try to get as many recordings as possible and figure out more information. Okay, if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment. If you have your own dragon video, please send to custodianfile@gmail. Let's go to the next. Great, I just want to show this picture. A friend of mine is driving right there through the wetlands, Marina Del Rey. It's the wetlands. It's the strangest 600 acres of wetlands. You'd never know you're like in a major city. It's just like you're driving through a forest or something. Darndest thing. Yeah, if you drive up and down there with your, if you had an Earth drone and you recorded, I've done that. I've recorded a lot of dragons right there. That's where they sit. They sit right there. But nevertheless, he took a picture of this cloud. He goes like, Robert, look at this cloud here. This could be a giant mothership. And I said, yeah, it is kind of interesting. So I just wanted to show you there, not spend a lot of time, but I wanted to put that out. Okay, let's go to the next. Super, just a few words here. I was watching Cosmic Rose. He was talking about this general. The thing is, you've heard about a lot of these drones now over the East Coast, over the Capitol, over our CIA building, over the Air Force bases. We've been hearing it a lot. We're losing track. It's like news stories every other day now. So it's gotten to the point where a general from the Pentagon has to address this. And, the general is like, hey, I don't know what to tell you here. We're working on it. It just says, we're working on it. We're working on it. It's so that it's not going away. That's the whole point. It's not going away. These dragons are not going away. And of course, they're not going to go away. And you know what? I think what's going on here is awareness. More and more of us are like open-minded and curious. And we're taking our cameras out and we're recording things now. And we're seeing things that we didn't know were there before. So I don't think necessarily there are more dragons. I think they've been here a long time. But there's definitely more awareness, people with cell phones capturing amazing video, and I think that's just going to keep going. I think you can expect some really good dragon video in the near future, 2025. Hopefully 2025 will be the year of disclosure or very close to it. I mean, there's got to come a point here, basically, seriously, the Pentagon's just got to say, you know what, we give up here. This is what's going on. Because, you know, where are we going with this denial? How far you want to go with that? So it basically, it comes to an end and say, you know what, this is what's going on. If anything, they should just say, send us all your dragon video. We need to figure this out. So hopefully that's where to keep building your dragon library, put them all in one file. I think we're going to need them in the future. Okay, let's go to the next. Super, just real quick. So again, whenever I just surf through the YouTube, I see airliners, I quickly scan. And here I did a screenshot. Here's the IP, here's the timeline. I just don't have the time to actually copy the video, slow it down, interpolate it. So I try to document the location, and this is what I'm doing here. So feel free. There's the, like I said, there's the IP and the timeline. Look it up, watch the whole video, watch it in slow motion. And I have like 100 other locations like this. If you're a serious researcher, I'll be happy to share it with you. It really is that easy. And remember, if you're watching in real time, they're very fast. You'll miss it, they're very fast. But after a couple of days, you'll be an expert in no time. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, super. So look what's been happening very recently. A few days ago, these lights showing up over the Capitol. So you do realize that the Capitol is restricted airspace. You just can't fly over it like this. And I don't believe these are lights from a runway. So something unusual is going on here. Something's off. It looks like these are some orbs hovering over the Capitol. Now, do you remember that video from 1952? Here it is right here. Somebody actually had a real video from 1952 of July when they hovered over the Capitol for 17 days. 17 days. Now, amazing, 2 days before this actually happened, Mount Palomar Observatory, San Diego, recorded these ships in outer space. They were just doing standard research, taking pictures of stars. And then they took another picture 2 hours later, before and after, and they recorded these. You should look that up. It's really esoteric knowledge. But we took a picture of these ships coming in. Mount Palomar, please remember that, because it's all tied in to an amazing, bigger story. I don't want to keep getting into it because I'm trying to just focus on UFOs right here. So what do you think, guys? That's a pretty clear message, right? You think they're trying to communicate with us before and after? I think there's a message here. I think our phone is ringing. I think they're calling us and our phone is ringing. And I think the polite thing to do is pick it up and say, hi, how can we help you? That's just my opinion. Okay, tell me what you think, share. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I would like to hear from you. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, super, we're gonna close on this. So check this out, everyone. And I think you're really gonna enjoy this. This is from Latchkey Hustle. He was able to locate this video just using straightforward logic, knowing that helicopters are gonna get tagged. You scan YouTube, you find dragon videos. Something super sophisticated, made easy. Nevertheless, this is an extremely rare video. What is it depicting? What I think I see, well, dragon comes in. So this is an air show somewhere in Europe. They're showing how they could do rescues. The guys jump out of the fire chopper and come to, and then what happens? The dragon comes in and is clearly behind the chopper, as you can see, clearly behind. I think it's behind about 4 or 5 frames. I'll show you the video in slow motion. I'll count the frames. And sure enough, obviously they do a perpendicular turn and they tag. They're totally tagging that guy. Well, why are they doing that? Wow. The assumption is This guy's got a beacon on him, like he's jumping in the water. He's going to save someone. He's got an emergency beeper GPS beacon in case he gets lost at sea. But these dragons are like, hey, what's with this beacon here? I want to check you out. I think that's what's going on. At least this is how I'm reading into it. Feel free to share your intuition with me, because we all think outside the box here. But nevertheless, look at this. Okay, so it's gone, 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 gone. There it is. So that's about 4 frames. Flies right up to the guy, tags him, flies away. Super amazing. There's the original IP and timeline. Again, this was located by Latchkey Hustle. Thank you so much, John. This is really some powerful research. I appreciate you reaching out and sharing. What can I say? What is your opinion? Do you really, if you're new to the channel, what is your opinion? You think that's a bird? A bird coming in? It's got to be under the rotor. So the bird flew between the rotor and decided to make a perpendicular turn. Remember, this camera is 60 frames, 4K. You can't even calculate the speed. They're so incredibly quick. Just share. If you're a long viewer, I think you know what's going on here. So are they tagging humans, or are they just tagging our cell phones and our electronics that we carry with us? Great questions. It's for a team of experts to figure out later. But all I could do is, all of us can do is record and present the evidence and put it out there. And in the big picture, we'll all come together. We'll figure this out. It is going to be figured out. It's no longer top secret. It's no longer out of sight, out of mind. This is how you find them. And please, when you find them, tell others. Share people. Reach out to me, custodianfile@gmail. Hey, Robert, here's the timeline. Look what I just found here. I'll slow it down. I'll interpolate it. We'll put it out there. We'll post. We'll tell others. But I do need your help here. My channel, gosh, I don't want to say I'm being shadow banned, because you're not allowed to say that. But so I need your help. So I'm not saying that, but I am saying I need your help. Okay, I appreciate you watching. Until the next video, this is Robert at Custodian File. Take care. Bye-bye.